So thank you everyone for joining us for this Ergo Your Posture session. My name is Abigail Overdoon, Ergonomics Program Lead. Today we'll be going through a set of exercises that Alan McGavin Physio developed to specifically target the common postural concerns that they see in their clinic, aimed primarily at office workers, but it's good for anyone. And as we do these exercises, we invite you to participate as best you can, but listen to your bodies, only do what you're comfortable doing, don't force any of the exercises into pain, and follow up with your healthcare provider if you're not sure what's right for you. So let's get started. This first exercise that we're going to do is called the wall angel. So try and find a blank spot on your wall, or you can use your door. You're going to stand with your back against the wall, get your shoulders against the wall, bring your elbows up, and then rotate your wrists against the wall. To make this a little bit easier, you can stand with your feet a few inches away from the wall and bend your knees, or to make it harder, you can stand with your heels right against the wall. From here, you're going to keep all these body parts against the wall as you bring your arms up as high as you can, and then coming back down. So again, only go as far as you're comfortable with. You should feel this in your upper back and shoulders and mid-back. And we'll do 5 repetitions. Last one. Okay, so give your shoulders a break. This next exercise is kind of similar. We're going to do wall flies. So for this one, you're going to stand against the wall again. To make it a little bit easier, you can have your elbows a little bit below your shoulders if you want. And also, unlike the last exercise, for this one, it's going to be easier if your heels are against the wall and a little bit harder if you're standing away from the wall. From here, you're going to pull your shoulder blades together, push your forearms and wrists into the wall to bring yourself away from the wall. As you do this exercise, engage your core and your glutes so that you come away from the wall as one stick. And you should feel like you're trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. That was 3, we'll do 5 in total. Good, okay, relax your arms. The next exercise is lumbar extension. So you're gonna bring your hands onto your back. If you're not comfortable bringing your hands in this position, you can also just put your hands situated like this. From here, you're just gonna bend back as far as you comfortably can. Do not force this into pain. Keep your neck neutral. You don't need to look up over the ceiling. We'll hold it for about 5 seconds and then coming back. And we'll repeat it a total of 3 times. So last one. Good. This next one is a side stretch. So you're going to bring your arms up overhead as high as you can. And before we lean to the side, I'm just going to get you to relax your shoulders down, so don't have your shoulders coming up to your ears. Then from here, just leaning to one side as far as you can. Again, don't force it into pain. We'll hold it for about 20 seconds. You should feel a nice stretch down your side. Good, and coming up to center. Reaching up and again set your shoulders, and then going to the other side. Good, and coming back to center. And so these last exercises that we're going to do are called the ulnar and radial nerve glides. You might have heard of them as nerve flossing. So for this one, you're going to start with your palm facing up. Turn your head away from your hand. And as you turn your head towards your hand, you're going to straighten your arm and point your fingers towards the ground. Feel a little bit of tingling with this exercise. That's normal. It feels painful. Just don't push it. And follow up with your healthcare provider. And we'll do a total of 3 on each side. So last one on this side. Good, coming to center. The other side, palm facing up, turn away from your hand, Straighten your arm. As you straighten your arm, turn towards it. Fingers point towards the ground. And last one. Good. Bringing your arms down. And so now for the radial nerve glide, it's similar, but this time your palm is facing down and you're going to make a fist. Start with your head looking away. Turn your head towards your arm and straighten your arm, but bring your arm down on a 45-degree angle and point your head back as if you were trying to give someone behind you something in your hand. And coming back. And again, we'll do 3 times on each side. And that's 3. Good, and coming to neutral and then switching sides. So looking away from your hand, looking towards your hand and bringing your arm down, 45-degree angle. Excellent, thank you. So I'm going to turn it over to Sonia. Thank you for joining me on the standing exercises.
Hi everyone, I'm Sonia. I'm the ergonomics co-op student. For the next couple exercises, we'll be being seated. So though if you feel comfortable standing, please do so if you like to. We're going to start with shoulder shrugs. So sitting up nice and tall in your seat, or you can stand. We're going to bring your shoulders up. When I do these exercises, I like to close my eyes because it's relaxing. And then we're going to inhale. And then bring your shoulders down. You're going to exhale. We're going to do 2 more times of shoulder shrugs. Bring your shoulders up. And down. And 1 more time. And bring your shoulders down. Awesome. Okay, the next one, we're going to do trunk rotation. So sitting nice and tall again in your seat. We're going to grab the back of your chair, and I'm going to grab my other hand's going to grab the bottom of my seat, and I'm going to turn. So I'm turning to my right, so I should feel a stretch on my left torso. And hold that for a couple seconds. It might be easier if you sit farther away from the back of your seat. And then onto the other side, grabbing with my left hand the back of my seat, and then turning. Now I'm turning to my left, so my right hand is grabbing the bottom of the seat. Hold that for a couple seconds. Awesome. We're going to do one last one. This is the nose to armpit stretch. So one hand on the back, and though if it might be hard, it's okay to grab the bottom of your seat or just leave your hand on your side. I'm going to be grabbing on the back of, so I'm going to put my hand on my head, and then I'm going to turn so that my nose is pointing towards my armpit. We'll hold that for a couple seconds. I should feel a stretch on the left side of my neck. And then I'm going to switch. So now my right hand is going to be on the back. And then grabbing my left hand, I'm going to pull towards my left armpit. I'm going to look towards my left, and I should feel a stretch on my right. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to hand it over to Lisa from UBC Rec.
Hi everyone, my name is Elisa and I'm the Physical Activity Manager with UBC Recreation and UBC Wellbeing. I'm going to take you through our last 3 final exercises. So our first exercise will be a deep neck flexor. So for this one, this exercise is meant to strengthen the deep muscles in our neck. This is an important exercise because many of us end up with our chins protruding. So for this exercise, sit facing your table, lean forward, and make sure that you keep your back straight as you lean forward. You really want to pivot from your hips and don't lean too far. In your starting position, your neck is neutral, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull your chin back as if you're trying to give yourself a double chin. Beautiful one. Then from here, you're going to start to tilt your head back and look up at the ceiling. You don't need to go very far, and then hold it for a moment, and then you're going to reverse everything. So tilt back forward, and then move your chin and relax. So we'll do that 2 more times. So again, move your chin back, tilt up, tilt down, and then relax that chin. And then 1 more time, double chin, look up, back down, and then relax. This next stretch is the wrist stretch. For this stretch, sit with your right forearm on the table, and you're going to have your palm facing up. Use your left hand to pull your right hand back so that the fingers on your right hand are pointing up. You should feel a stretch along your forearm and into your wrist. We're just going to hold this for 20 seconds. Perfect. And now we're going to do the other side. So again, left forearm on the table, palm facing up. Use your other hand to gently point your fingers to the sky and hold it there, feeling that stretch along your forearm and into your wrist. We'll hold it again for 20 seconds. And relax. Let that go. For your final stretch, we'll be doing a glute stretch. For this glute stretch, you're going to cross your right foot over your left knee like so. And it's a figure 4, kind of looks like a 4. And then if this is too much of a stretch for you, you can hold it here, or you can move your lower leg that's still on the floor further out away from you and straighten it out a little bit, and that will help alleviate maybe the intensity of the stretch. If not, again, keep it up at 90 degrees if you can. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, or you're looking for a little bit more stretch, feel free to lean forward. So make sure you're not rounding out your back, but you're just leaning slightly forward to a place that feels comfortable for you, but also feels like you're stretching the deep glute muscles in your bum. And again, we'll hold this for 30 seconds. And then we'll relax, and then we'll switch sides. So again, left foot over your right knee. If you can, flex that foot. And then again, lean forward if that feels good for you. If not, again, you can stay sitting upright if that's already a deep, intense stretch for you. And again, the modification too is to lengthen your other leg slightly so that it reduces the intensity of the stretch. But whatever feels good for you. I'm going to lean slightly forward. Again, flexing that foot that's on your knee and holding it for 30 seconds. So we'll hold it for a little bit longer. And relax. Just place that foot back down on the ground. And you're all done. So thanks everyone for joining us. We'll be here live at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. We have a poster of these and other exercises online, so feel free to check that out. You can also check out UBC Recreation's various offerings. We host live Instagram movement breaks at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays at UBC Rec, or there are virtual workouts on Fridays at noon. You can also check out our Get Active at Home page on recreation.ubc.ca for some great ways to stay active from home. You can also check out our Ergo Your Posture poster and other Ergo resources, including our work from home guide. And before you go, we'd love your feedback. Feel free to send us your feedback or contact us at ergonomics.info@ubc.ca. Have a great day.